Hello students, this is Kadam sir from Civil Department of Pravin Patel College. So till now we have seen some questions on third chapter, that is disposal of MSW, having weightage 16 marks. We have completed various questions related to the various methods of disposal of solid waste such as composting, then vermicomposting, then landfilling, and the leachate control. Also, we have seen the biogas plant, that is another method of disposal of municipal solid waste. Now we will continue this third chapter. So the most effective method for disposal of municipal solid waste is recycling of solid waste. So we will define recycling of solid waste and we will see the purpose of recycling. So recycling is the process of collecting used material commonly known as waste and creating new products to prevent the waste of potentially useful material. And what is the purpose of recycling? So less consumption of fresh raw material to produce new product, less energy consumption to produce new product, less air pollution, reducing the need of conventional waste disposal, less water pollution, and low greenhouse gas emissions. So there are many advantages of recycling. This question asks for 4 marks. Now we will see the what is the current situation or what is the status of recycling of solid waste in India. So there are the rules in India require municipalities to ensure the community participation in the waste segregation and to promote the recycling of segregated materials. In India there is no formal recycling system, but informal recyclers are there and which plays an important role in solid waste management. These comprises of unorganized and unrecognized establishment which are difficult to monitor by the government agencies. However, the resources recovery through the material recycling is taking place in India in a big way through unorganized way. So this is the current situation of recycling of solid waste in India. This question asks for 2 to 4 marks. Now we will see the methods of collection of recyclables. So there are very methods of collection of recyclables such as curbside method, buyback centers, drop-off centers, and deposit program. So in curbside collection, the resident in urban or suburban area sorts the recyclable households waste according to the type of materials in separate bins which are placed on a curbside or at the collection points weekly or fortnightly, which is collected by municipal workers. In buyback centers are established at the central location, purchase the cleaned recyclable sorted waste from residents. These centers send the collections to recycling factories. Drop-off centers, the collected recyclable is dropped at the processing plants directly. In the method of deposit programs, the resident purchase the household after paying the deposit amount. After use of waste containers are given back to the sellers, getting back the deposit along with the bonus points for redemption for next purchase. So this question are for 4 marks in many of the question papers. Now we will see the another method of disposal of solid waste, that is incineration. So in this process, the chemical reaction in which the carbon, hydrogen and other elements in the waste mixed with the oxygen in the combustion zones and generates the heat. The air requirement for the combustion of solid waste are considerable. Usually the excess air is supplied to the incineration to ensure the complete mixing and combustion and regulate operating temperature and control emission. And Complete incineration of solid waste produces virtual and inert residue which constitute about 10% of initial weight, perhaps a large reduction in amount. So the residue, which is generally landfilled, and the incineration facility along with the combustion of waste emits the air pollutants, and the products due to this incineration process is the left out products can be used as an aggregate for the preparation of low grade concrete, or even sometime it can also be used as a road metal. Also, the incinerated ash is used for making the bricks or blocks for manufacturing. So this is the process of incineration, and due to the incineration, these the various products which we can use for the many manufacturing industries. So this question generally are for 4 marks in your paper. So now we will see the advantages and disadvantages of incineration. So there are many advantages, such as it is capable of producing energy, requires minimum land, it can be adopted in any weather, it produces stable odor-free residue. Also, there are many disadvantages, such as causes of air pollution, expensive to build and operate, high energy requirement, and also it required the skilled personnel and continuous maintenance. So this question are for 2 to 4 marks. Now let's see the next method of disposal of solid waste, that is the pyrolysis method. We will see the principle, the merits and demerits. So pyrolysis is also called as destructive distillation or carbonization, and pyrolysis is one of the most common method in thermal conversion of technology of biomass. So in pyrolysis, the biomass, that is waste, is heated to moderate temperature about 400 to 600 degrees Celsius in absence of oxygen to produce oil. So there are many merits, such as reduces greenhouse gases emission, produces marketable products like gases, oil, chemical, charcoal, etc. Also low risk of water pollution, low risk of odor, high recovery of rate of resources, minimal risk of health consequences. Also there are many demerits, such as less capacity, less efficiency, more expensive, and the market is yet to be developed for charcoal products and pyrolysis liquid. Also this technology is still evolving. So these are the meaning, merits and demerits of the method pyrolysis for decomposition or disposal of municipal solid waste. So this is also another 4 mark question. So that's all in this chapter number 3, that is disposal of municipal solid waste, having weightage 16 marks in your MSBT examinations. Thank you very much. We will continue our subject solid waste management in the coming videos. Thank you very much.